This is The New Sins, Los Nuevos Pecados by David Byrne. This is the 2006 paperback edition. First released in hardcover in 2001. Paperback is actually harder to find than the hardcover. The belly band on the paperback is adhesive, not intended to be removed. Put the grade of this at good. It's a nice copy, physically sound, but it has some wear issues to go over. Got some minor shelf wear to the top and bottom edges of the cover. A bit of cover lift, front and back, from having been read. Fair bit of rubbing to the belly band, primarily the gold field. The gold of the belly band rubs really easily, and it has on this copy. On the belly band, on the back cover, there's a 1 inch by up to a ½ inch. It's a diagonal, so it goes from 0 to a ½ inch. 1 inch by up to a ½ inch. There's been a scrape, so the surface of the belly band has a loss of material, and I'll show that in a second here. There's a slight wrinkle to the cover at the spine from where it's read. The spine is not broken, it's not cracked, it's just that it's been read, and so you can see when you open it how the cover flexes and wrinkles. And it's endemic, and it happens to read copies. So it's a minor thing, but I want to point out everything. So overall, we have really not a lot of shelf rubbing to the cover. It's not rubbed away, it's not scratched, but the belly band, the gold wears so easily. The belly band definitely shows wear. We have wear on the at the foredge. We particularly have wear at the spine, which is where you would expect the most wear. Edges and corners are generally pretty good, but they're not perfect. It's been read. It's a Tet-Betch format. The New Sins on one side, and the back cover becomes the front cover for Los Nuevos Pecados, the Spanish translation. You see here the loss of material to the belly band, about 1 inch across, up to a ½ inch high. It does not affect the cover. We've lost material on the belly band. Bit of cover lift, not horrible, but it's been read, so it's got some cover lift. This is front and back. So a little cover lift, it's not rolled. You can't really see the wrinkling I was talking about in the spine. I really didn't even need to mention it. It looks perfectly fine, but when you open it, you can see it wrinkling a bit. The paper stock, it's just a little bit heavy, and it just doesn't flex quite naturally, but it looks fine when you close it. You can show it either way. You can show it for the English or the Spanish title. Now the pages are bright white, crisp, clean. The center of the book has a little fold out here, fold out chart. One side in English, one side in Spanish, and copyright pages on either side. Copyright pages in the middle of the book, one in Spanish, one in English. So there we go. The New Sins paperback edition got the condition as good. There you go.